Well, hello, Pisces. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. Pisces, this is a very adventurous week. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Pisces. I am just going to be pulling from a few different decks here. If this is in reverse, it's in reverse. If it's upright, it's upright. And I'm going to also be pulling from the another oracle in a tarot. So let's go ahead. Let's get into it. This is going to be for you, Pisces. So we're going to look at a few specific things here for you. Some of the things that you may struggle with this week, for the week of the 12th through the 18th. So this is for Pisces. Let's see what comes out here for you, Pisces. First card that's coming up for you here, Pisces, is the Death card in reverse. Okay. Now, I feel like the things that you guys have been struggling with is needing to change something in your life. And I know that, change is not necessarily the easiest. And maybe you don't want to give up on something or someone. But this is the thing that you Pisces, you have been struggling with here. And I like the word that's on this card because it says that something that you are not accepting. Maybe you need to change, right? Something within yourself that you need to change and you refuse to change. Or maybe you refuse to see that whoever you're dealing with will never change. And you have to accept that reality. I'm also seeing here with a lot of you guys, when it comes down to your finances, the things that you guys have been buying, there needs to be a change in your money. I feel like there's been, losses here when it comes down to your finances. So this is what you guys have been struggling with, okay? And even in relationships, I like that word stagnation because if you want something to grow, that means that it has to be able to have room to grow. But it cannot grow if there's resistance. And that's what I'm saying. So I feel like this has been a challenge. For some of you, it's been with money. For others, it's been with relationships. And we're going to see more so what this has been about. So your next card here, Pisces, let's see what comes out here. You have the Knight of Wands in the upright, okay? Now, again, this is you and other people, okay? Now, this is a really good card for you because it says that you are tapping into your creativity. You're feeling a little bit more fearless about things. I don't like this card so much. It's good, but it's like a little impulsive, okay? You're taking action, but maybe not have enough knowledge. Okay, this is where I kind of see that you guys are right now. Okay. But I like it as far as, passionate and creativity and creative and stuff like that. But, sometimes it has its downfalls with being impulsive. Now, I also feel that this is most likely the person that we were just talking about. Okay. So with the first card, it talks about someone refuses to change. And with the Knight of Wands, you don't really change with the Knight of Wands. It's a very fleeting energy. So if this is a lover, this person is not nowhere near ready to be the type of person you want them to be love-wise. It's like this person comes in and out, they make a lot of promises, that type of stuff. And I don't know, part of the creativity that I see that some of you guys are like, okay, maybe I could do this a little bit better. Maybe I could do that a little bit better. And maybe we can stick. I mean, the Knight of Wands is, I'm not going to say it's delusional, but it's still not a king. It still hasn't learned its lessons fully. And this is what I see that has been occurring with you. Again, it's a beautiful card. Don't get me wrong when it comes down to the energy, but there's still some lessons to be learned when a knight comes out. Okay. Now, can I also say that for some of you, there's going to be a change in your living arrangement or your environment. I'll say it that way. So this could be either someone moving in or there could be children. It could be someone moving out. I don't know what that means for you, but I do see it. Okay. That there is some kind of like change in your living arrangement or environment. Your next card here coming out here for Pisces is oh my gosh, amazing. This card literally came out for Libra and I was in shock. So you may have Libra in your chart and I was loving Libra's energy. And you got the exact same card in reverse. The Devil card in the upright is very problematic. And there's things that you guys are learning. This is your result. This is the outcome of what you guys are going to be experiencing in the future. And it doesn't necessarily mean only this year. I mean, only this week, but I do feel like, it's going to start. Something is going to happen that is going to get you out of some type of stuck position. Sorry, I have a tendency to read with my eyes closed and I don't look at the camera too much. I apologize about that. Look at what this says: freedom and release. Remember, the first card said that before there was a lot of resistance. And that's what the devil brings into your life. You were trapped, you were stuck, right? You had no freedom. You were a prisoner to your circumstances. So with this in reverse, it says that there is going to be freedom, a release, a more of a happier time that's going to come about here for you, Pisces. And you guys already know what this means: recovery from financial debts. We talked about that, with the losses that we saw earlier in your reading. I really do see that things are going to get so much better for you. I love this. This is really, really good. Now we're going to go ahead and get into I want to get to your second oracles. Well, this is the tarot, but this is the oracles. We'll get to the other part of the tarot in 1 second. 2 cards for Pisces here. Thank you. Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, Pisces, what do you guys have? You're going to be at a crossroad. Okay. So you have to make a decision or a choice about something. All right. There is, again, with independence, you're weighing your options. You know that maybe, again, you may have to release someone or something, like we saw there with the devil card, but you have to make a choice. Okay. So let's see. We're going to see the card that came out here for you. The first card that came out says cross, destiny, spirituality. There is going to be something that's going to occur for you that is already written in the stars. And the cross usually talks about what? Loss. And that's what's hitting that death card. Are you guys taking it as a loss? Meaning, are you devastated about it? I feel like you've been in a process of understanding that something hasn't been working, that something has not been the way you wanted it to be for a very long time. So it needs to change. You guys get it? It's like something needs to change. And the universe is saying, yeah, you may have to take a loss in order for you to feel better about your life, to feel better about your circumstances. And here with the destiny card is saying this is a part of your fate. But some of you are going to feel like this is a crisis, right? Because a part of loss is not easy, but you have to get to a certain place here with that card. Now, your next card coming out here is love. So remember, in the beginning part of the reading, what did I say? I said I just wanted to see, right? I wanted to see maybe what this was really about. So we already know Venus is what? Taurus and Libra. Taurus talks about the second house of material in your personal possession. So for a lot of you, you could be losing a house or you've lost money. There's been a lot of things you have lost because of love. And then Libra, 7th house, it could have actually been a love. Okay. Single people, I want to talk to you for a second. A lot of you are going to come across individuals who are not really serious about love. Okay. You're going to be very attracted to these individuals. I feel like you guys can attract a lot of people. You don't have a problem with that. But the quality of the people that you are attracting, I'm not liking too much. Okay. This Empress energy says know your value. That's all. And so are you going to be able to go out and date and have fun? Absolutely. I do see that. But I see some nonsensical energy with this read when it comes down to like people that you're going to be coming across and people that you're going to be dating. But single people, I definitely see that there is going to be a lot of activity with dating, all of that. And that looks really, really good. As far as like those who are in a committed relationship, I'm going to hold off on saying what I see until I pull the next set of cards, which is going to be the tarot. Now, this is going to be for Pisces. Pisces, this is going to be upright. We're going to see what's coming out here for you, Pisces. Upright for Pisces. Oh, it did flip. Okay. You guys had the Nine of Swords here, Pisces. Some of you have not been feeling well, or something like that. Some of you guys have not been feeling well here with the Nine of Swords. I do believe that some of you have experienced loss. And I'm talking about maybe family members or something like that, because, and this is not you, but I do feel like there's someone that you are missing. So a lot of you have experienced a lot of loss. Your life feels just completely different from what it used to be here with that Nine of Swords, Pisces. You guys have the Page of Cups. I'm not liking the page with that knight because it speaks on exactly what I was just talking about with the individuals you guys will be dating. A lot of secrets and lies is something that I'm seeing when it comes down to dating Pisces. Okay. Some of you are going to have this very strong attraction, not just attraction, but I just feel like it's this like a soulmate-ish vibe, but I feel like it's a soulmate that's not meant to last. Like maybe you'll have a 1 to 2 year, rendezvous with them or something like that. But the connection is going to be very strong. But I don't necessarily see you guys in a very strong connection with someone right now. I do see the individuals here, but I'm not necessarily seeing it this week. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get this for Pisces. Remember, this is for this week too. It's not, I'm not reading for forever. And the last card here is the Two of Cups. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. Let me tell you why this is really important. And you got Justice at the bottom of the deck. So you're going to release toxic relationships. So for some of you, you have been in toxic connections, toxic relationships. That's what you are used to. Remember, we were talking about what your struggle has been. Your struggle has been the fact that there's been stagnation in your connections, whether you're married or with people you've been dating. It has not been fruitful. It has not been growing. Okay. Now it's saying that there's going to be a change, like we said before with that death card, which is something that I'm seeing. You are going to maybe split off from someone or leave someone behind, and there's going to be a more fruitful connection that you guys are going to encounter. For a lot of you, especially if you're dating, like I said before, I do see that you're going to be coming across people who are just knuckleheads. But the outcome of that is going to be well worth it, because a part of the Justice card is saying that the universe is going to correct something for you, or someone who's going to be just right for you. Here with the Two of Cups, a lot of whining and dining energy that I see here. Now, as far as those who are in committed relationships, like I said before, I don't tell people what to do, but this feels like a very hard pass for me. I feel like there's been a lot of problems, a lot of issues in your connections, just hands down. And like I said before, this is not overnight. This is not one of those things where it's been overnight. It's been giving you a lot of anxiety, a lot of crying, physical pain. Some of you guys have experienced. This has just been not good. So I see a lot of changes that you guys are going to experience, whether it's going to be just a separation or it could be an actual just complete divorce or breakup. But that's something that I'm seeing here. But either way, this is what I have for you here, Pisces. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys back here again real soon. Bye, Pisces.